Wow, thank you, David, for sitting down with us. Appreciate it.
Glad to be here.
So, tell us a little bit about the role that you're playing.
Charlie, I see Charlie as salt of the earth.
Uh-huh.
It's 1960, so he's in his 60s, so he grew up with the Depression, so he's had a hard life, but I think he lives for his wife.
Mm-hmm.
He lives to serve the community, and now that they're kind of like in retirement age, his fun is to tease his wife Marge, and of course, enjoy her baking.
So, now, this musical is generally considered a very romantic musical. Do you have like a favorite book or a favorite movie that's perhaps romance related?
A movie that came to mind was Somewhere in Time with Jane Seymour, Christopher Reeve, and Christopher Plummer. It's
absolutely, yeah.
The score is great. It's like another character, and it includes the Rachmaninoff theme on Paganini, the Variation, which is one of my all-time favorite melodies that I've heard. So
wow, that's great. Now, obviously, it's a musical. Do you have a favorite musical as well?
Favorite musical? I don't know. I'm still kind of like ignorant, actually, of musicals. The only things I really know are the ones that I've been in, and I did some in high school, and then I did a couple of operas when I was in Ohio. But it wasn't until like the mid '90s I was a choir director at a church in Texas, and the lady in the choir says, "Oh, you should come and audition for Fiddle on the Roof."
Oh wow! Okay.
I had a full beard and everything, and that's when it was like, "Wow, this is really fun." So Fiddle on the Roof is a great one. It's got community, it's got great music, and it's got comedy and stuff. Even though it's the theme is very it's all but
yes.
But that's what I think tragedy in our life becomes. The art that we present to the world, and it's very relatable.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. So now you talked about you were in Ohio. Are you from California, or where do you hail from?
I grew up in a little city called San Benito, Texas.
Oh, okay.
For anybody that remembers, is old enough, there was a famous country western Latino singer, Freddie Fender.
Oh, okay.
He grew up there, and just outside of our city is a smaller city called Olmito, where from people even older would remember Chris Christopherson was in that year.
Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Now, my grandfather was born in Fort Worth. So
Fort Worth. Okay.
So how far is because I'm ignorant of.
No. It's Texas is big. Fort Worth is a good. I would say, depending on how fast you're going, either 9 to 10 hour drive.
Oh wow! So now the area you're in is southern Texas.
It's 26 miles from the southern tip of Texas.
Oh wow! Yeah. Okay, so you're way down there.
I'm way down there.
Oh wow! That's great. So how did you get out here to California?
Well, I was teaching music. I was a choir director, and I had already gotten involved in community theater in Corpus Christi, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I did the Fiddle on the Roof, and I was like, this is what that's where I found my joy.
Right.
And after that last year teaching, which wasn't very good for me, and I had just finished doing The King and I, and I Googled right when Google was getting big. I said, where should I go to pursue acting?
Right.
I said New York or California. And I said, I think I can tolerate the weather better in California. Yes. So I moved out here, and actually it was right before 9/11. I moved out here.
Oh wow!
The last day of August of 2001.
Oh my gosh! You've been here for a while.
I've been here a while, yeah. And I booked my first gig right off the bat. I played Ponyville and Annie Get Your Gun at the Downey Civic Light Opera.
Okay.
And, well, that was another thing I Googled. I found this website that said, get yourself going out there, and I submitted. And the lady called me up. Somebody dropped out. She wanted to come audition. I said, yeah, sure. And I got my LA debut like within months of being here. That was, that's a really confidence booster.
Wow, that's really good. So what have you been doing like in your free time, like when you're not doing theater? Like you have a survival job or anything?
I've been a music minister, a paid music minister since my senior year in high school, so many years.
Wow, okay.
And my current position is at a Catholic church in Beverly Hills, Church of the Good Shepherd.
Oh, okay, the church.
Oh yeah, cool, yeah. Frank Sinatra got eulogized there and married. You got Elizabeth Taylor. But I've been there since June of 2002.
Oh, wow.
And I like to joke that I've been there so long that I have my own parking space.
That's really amazing. So now, do you have any other like hobbies outside of theater and musical choir directing?
Yeah, for sure. A friend of mine over COVID, you know, there's a tennis court that they converted to pickleball.
Oh,
and we started playing tennis first, and then it got busy, and then we said, well, let's trade over to pickleball. And I hadn't played pickleball in like many years, and so it's so much fun. So that's what I do in my free time when I have. And another thing that I like to do is my downstairs neighbor has been in the fourplex that I live in for 20 years or so. And when she first moved in, it was just this square piece of grass with a white picket fence and one of those bottle brush plants, and she just created this awesome garden.
Oh wow!
So we have garden parties, and I'll just sit out there, and it's great because the people that walk by on the street will say, I always come by this place because I just love to see the garden. So, you know, develop some, communication with the people around the areas, which is really great.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So, one of the last questions that we asked, or I want to ask this of you now, it's like, what is a good reason for someone who hasn't seen the show to come see this show, see this production?
It's new to me, and Troy, who's understudying Richard. Robert. Sorry, that's how new it is. I just picked it up yesterday. No, Troy introduced it to me, and he said that they're doing auditions, and I had heard about it, so I auditioned, and I think for the time that we spend in the 3 weeks of, learning lines, learning the music, and the music is wonderful, by the way. It's a great combination of like in the soaring operatic lyric melodies with country and folk music. I think we do an honor of putting it all together in 3 weeks, and I think it's going to be a gem that people are going to enjoy. And of course, it's always a boost to get that immediate feedback from the audience. So don't miss it.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Sure, thank you.